Hello, guys. Without further ado, we're going to get into it with what is Libra planning for their life during the holiday season. This could be a very in general reading for you. I'm going to try to read as minimally as possible. You guys like the full readings, but I think it's also good with little cards as well. Welcome to the channel. It is Ari, and welcome to your reading. What are the surrounding energies? Nine of Pentacles, single, abundant, working efficiently person. Well, just leave the rock there. Nine of Pentacles is beautiful. It's Virgo energy. You guys remember typically that she is holding a bird, like a hawk is flying to her hand. Nine of Pentacles there with 9 shells. So you've been great, productive, very busy. I also sense a very high vibrational soul. The thing that you do is workmanship very well. I also feel, Libra, that this is the type of thing that keeps you going every day. It's very inspiring to others. What is Libra looking for? The world. You're looking to close out toxic cycles, perhaps even letting go of a family member who hasn't been so close to you, non-supportive. That says you're successful in the Nine of Pentacles. And then the Two of Swords reprises its role. Somebody might feel like there's a crossroads surrounding you too, since it's environmental energy, Libra Decan. What's important here is you understand that you have 2 paths. I think you know what to do. There's a certain heart space that you follow. Maybe a lot of thought in the recent past, but I also think that it's becoming more and more clear to you where to go. Capricorn energy of the world. This career or path might involve connection to the internet, because that's my internet card. What is this referring to in totality for the Libra? Page of Swords, learning something new. The Chariot. Those are big cards for a pathway for you. So we have a Page of Swords. Somebody could be spying too. I sense like a loving energy looking over at you in the Chariot. So that's your position. Nine of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and Chariot is new. It's very, very different. I haven't seen you looking like this in a long time. Page of Swords is picking up an artful skill that is possibly amazing to your eyes. Not necessarily fulfilling day to day. Could have parts of it where you technically have to learn, maybe a computer program, CUDA, like coding. I don't know why that came in. Also, I feel like you are very busy attending to this skill. Okay, Page of Swords as you. Okay, this is not necessarily an outside person. Somebody could be looking at you, but they are in honor of your movement. So the Libra keeps up motility. The Chariot. That was in my pre-shuffle, but I'm surprised that it popped out for you. Okay, we have a Magician at the bottom of the deck with the Wheel of Fortune. That could be somebody wanting change with you. We'll put that off to the side. The challenge could be the Magician or how to manifest this thing. I don't think it's challenging for you because you're highly intellectual. You're a sign that keeps feeding off of knowledge. Libras are one of the most, I would say, intelligent of all the zodiac, and I've read that you are too. So let's find out what that skill is entailing, okay? And I do believe today's Mrs. Benta requested this video, so she's a fellow Libra of yours. Thank you, Mrs. Benta, Miss Benta, for your request. Page of Swords, Queen of Wands. Okay, how to change your life more resourcefully as the Queen of Wands, how to move about in a skin that you're already comfortable in. She's a resource queen, remember, so she has creativity. It could be flourishing from you at this time, kind of like a fire-like energy. If you're seeking that as the new energy, it could be already what you've been looking at the last few months. Interesting things, things that are shown to you on your feed, things you read about, books in your house, that could be art. I'm also getting something here about art. October 6th could be a birthday for you. I keep getting 6 for some reason. And there could be Cancerian influence. So in the sun sign energy of their card, they always move. They move from one situation to another. Sometimes this can make Cancer indecisive, but most of the times it is about moving on with courage. I would say courage for the Chariot, and that's in the Libra corner today. The Star. Very nice. A healed person, Maybe you're in recognition, like your name is more in lights. The Star. You could technically be in something or like featured in a friend's film. Maybe you have recently acted for your friend who's in film school, or you could literally be name and lights type of deal. Okay, the Star and the Chariot is huge for your recovery. If those of you are looking to recover your spirit, or there's been exhaustion in the last few months, this says you're already walking through a last phase of that. You could be watching because this has been many years for you. If you're an older Libra, I would say 50s and up. Okay, our demographic is actually stretching to 50s here. And Justice, that's you. It clarifies you in the reading with a hammerhead shark. What's interesting about this is a bigger transformation of you. I wanted to focus on your placement, Star and Justice for today, the Chariot, if you even want to include that too. But then you have like the type of era you're entering in with the Queen of Wands. She's also like solar plexus. I want to talk about it as a divine masculine and divine feminine feature, because this is something that people also could want or seek you for, okay, for your advice, maybe even a special skill too, or it's your job. Maybe people are looking at you too in that direction. Why did this happen? Thank you. The Hierophant on my pre-shuffle. So you could be a teacher of knowledge. Someone might view you in a higher stature as well, like the Hierophant is an institution itself. So you could be someone who gives great advice, or you're a good friend. You've always been the good friend. This happened because you went to spirituality too. Most spiritual card in the entire tarot. What else do we have? 5 of Wands could be coming up next. A King of Cups and 6 of Pentacles. Taurus, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag. There's a king attached to your energy who might find this very vivacious, your Hierophant or your higher skill as a spiritualist. Everything you know, your book of knowledge too. The kelp could be surrounding knowledge which you have around you every day. I'll tell you a quick story. At the beginning of my awakening, I saw a movie on Netflix. It was called The Octopus Teacher. And every day he would go out to visit this octopus. It was really funny because this was years back. And I remember he would seek out this wonderful creature to continue his research and then developed a bond. Maybe some of you have watched this docu series on Netflix, and it is reminding me of the manatee card of the Hierophant today. So that's how they view you. They could potentially view you as the Star and Chariot. What is this energy that Libra's doing? I'm excited for you. That's different. 8 of Swords. Unlimiting yourself and breaking out of the box, okay? Because usually when this is happening in the current, the 8 of Swords talks about I'm limiting myself. I can't move, and I'm also entrapped. I could also be jailed by a situation. You are removing the fear or the lack mindset behind that, because you know the world has room for you. And I know this is a different kind of reading today, but I feel like Mrs. Benta's request to do this style for just a Libra is appropriate for the hour and for today. 6 of Pentacles. Who's giving back in terms of sign energy? Who are the signs, please? Aries. 6 of Swords is Aquarius. 9 of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, depicting a single person too, okay? Someone who wants to seek you for how you've healed, how you reach contentment. Maybe this is the Libra's fulfillment too, once they arrived at a safe place. It seems like you went to the 9 of Cups very quickly, realizing a wish in your environment. High vibrational. It can be hardworking, like 9 of Cups can be someone who works very efficiently to earn. You know, you earn your things and nobody has to give them to you, 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment, a wish is coming true. And Aries too, I did have the Fool, which signifies an Aries sun sign. They could be watching you display these cards too in your life. Heavy rowing to safer waters, healing, manifesting something new in the 6 of Swords. Perhaps this is your card today. And then you look at this 9 of Cups and it's easily attainable. So breaking down the wall, which the 8 of Swords was talking about too. Gorgeous energy there. Looks like an expedition as well. Okay. Some beautiful things about a mermaid is they're mysterious. For many, many years, people have come up with like myths, right? Like of finding a fin of a mermaid, or I was drawn to her in the Nine of Cups. So I'll pull it up as I explain this. They are mysterious. Also, the Little Mermaid tale is like everybody's favorite story from Disney most of the time when I ask about Disney stories that are favorites. So it's something about maybe you even finding something. I got the Spanish word encontrar, which means to find. I kept hearing it too when I pulled up the card. To find. What is Libra finding besides the Hierophant? Okay, death, la mort. As de Copas, which is a very funny card. As de Coupa is Ace of Cups, finding your new love, which enriches you. I do feel like they're aligned with you already, okay? So this first reading is how did Libra start? Into finding something new. And it's a beautiful transformation. But what the cards are saying is it's in love, which I want to clarify with different artwork. Knight of Wands is at the bottom of the deck with a salamander. Okay, what is this? We've had a transformation on the channel at least a couple days, you know, maybe up until last Friday. Like that's when we started seeing transformation energy. Cancer, Aries, Leo. We have an Emperor, Page of Cups, the Sun, Queen of Cups. Okay, I'm going to repeat it one more time. There is an apology coming for some of you. Somebody wants to talk to you who could potentially be a younger water sign. In the energy, if they don't give you an apology, those that have been watching videos for a long time, tarot videos, you know not to expect it. You just know energetically this person has an apology lined up for you. And it could be happy. You could be happy to hear from this person. But there's also something really romantic about the Ace of Cups being here. So you do have somebody who's transformed into an emperor as well. They could be a father. In videos, it doesn't talk really about a divorcee. The divorcees are the king and queen of swords. But Aries here is depicting somebody's status has risen or changed, or their aura is changed too. Sun next to the emperor as well. It's fire sign. Queen of Cups, this could be you. Now, you can adore a person like this from afar because they are extremely sensitive, but it's done in the right measures. Also, this loving nature of you could make you do particular things. You know, your gifts are specialized when you give them. Your love is special too. Tower. Yeah. There's surprising news coming to this beautiful person. Let's see what the news involves, and that will be the likely outcome. One is coming out more. There's actually two. Let's get them. Nine of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Something about feeling fulfilled. Okay, doesn't mean that you're single doing this too. Virgo energy and water. So those could be in your natal chart. You could have been wishing for a different outcome as well. Could involve family. A surprising outcome with family for the holidays is the 10 of Cups. But also maybe you get to reveal something to Libras. Because what I see is a single person is unveiling something to the family in the 10 of Cups. It could be a new relationship. It could be that you freed yourself from a lot of old emotions too, and you're no longer harboring bad feelings toward a certain subject. Something about that too, because it seems like your isolation has been more loving than people thinking you've just disappeared or something like that. Limiting beliefs with the Eight of Swords. Let's see what else is here. Nine of Cups, Eight of Wands, the Empress, the Fool, back to an Ace of Cups. There is something here about you are not going to be single for long, or you're introducing an emperor very soon to the mix. This could be a new loving partner, or like you meet them during this time too. That's the Ace of Cups and the Emperor. The outcome is you get messages of fulfillment. Nine of Cups again is a wish coming true. And I do believe this whole reading is talking about your heart space getting renewed by the environment. Something inspiring is also the Eight of Wands. This Empress is working alone. If you look, the Libra Taurus energy is working by themselves, but it's gaining momentum in the environment. You know, it's really, really exciting. So let's clarify the Fool and the Empress. Fool and the Empress, please. energy. Pasión, right there with the Knight of Wands. You could be the one that speaks up and fights for what you deserve this holiday season. It ends with a beautiful red card of passion. It's not really a chakra other than the root, right? So this is about your passion and what you're willing to fight for in 2025. What's interesting is her dress is also flowing with that energy. So it could involve this person coming out of isolation or even a time of, I'm getting a word like brokenness, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you fuel that area of your life. Everything looks like it's turning out new. There's a risk that was already taken, and maybe you're allowing yourself to be loved also with the Fool card. Allowing yourself to be loved. King of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups. Okay, that's what I have. I like to check at the bottom of the deck for my work. Let me see if I can clarify this Empress card real quick. Clarify her for her passions. Let's do that. Or if the divine masculine Libra wants to know what their Empress feminine energy is about too. What is that, please? The Empress card for everybody. Two of Wands, new adventure, and deciding to go there with a fathom of excitement. Maybe some of it involves fantasy too, but it's all restored. You know, this is a chapter you already lived through before in your life, but it's coming at you in a different way. That's decisions with the Two of Wands. You're carrying a lot of fire energy. And check the bottom of the deck. There could be jealousy, Seven of Swords about it, and the Sun with Leo, which is, there you go, puberty voice, with Leo at the end of it. And I think it's surprising where it ends up because it could be a new commitment for you, or this person shows up as the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Four of Wands, Three of Pentacles, King of Wands. They could be really attractive too. And I'll show you, those are my ending cards. Thank you, Libra.